Welcome to the Sleazy Podcast, the podcast about anything and everything, but mostly TV and movies. And now it's time to get sleazy.
Why are you looking at me like that for?
Because I can.
Because you can?
Yep.
Because you can?
Because I can.
Did you take the trash out today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Always do.
You always do?
That's right.
That's what I like to hear, dude. That's awesome.
Every single fucking day.
So, welcome back, everybody. This is episode 233 of the Sleazy Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Sleazy. And as always, I'm joined by Mr. PBS.
Howdy, howdy.
And the elusive Pitbull, Robzilla. You were waiting for the roar?
I was like, where's it at?
Okay.
God damn.
I thought you were gonna try be like, hey.
I'm like, wait a minute.
I was waiting on like some like TRL, like, hey, this is Robzilla.
Coming at you live.
Number 5 this week.
Live from Times Square.
Yeah, they were rushing home waiting for that.
Oh, TRL was the best.
Is Freak on Leash going to be number 1 this week?
Yeah. What was it? The one day didn't they get like Vanilla Ice to like number 2 or something like that?
Some bullshit.
It was something like it was New Kids on the Block, I think. Well, that was one of them. There was a couple of old songs that hit it.
They're like number 2 is New Kids on the Block.
Kids nowadays, they don't have that.
No.
Like,
They don't know. They don't know.
They don't know what it's like to compete against the rest of the nation for your favorite music video to be played.
Now they don't make shit.
No, they don't. Do they still make?
They make music videos, but it's not like they like broadcast them.
I take it back. I saw an Evanescence one today. Like, I think she's got a new song out.
Oh, you haven't heard that? I'll send it to you.
No. I heard the song when I was.
It's good.
I thought it was just okay, but I mean, I need to listen to it in headphones. Sometimes songs hit differently when you hear the full.
Well, you hear her start. I'm like, Amy Lee can't do no wrong.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
She could kick your dog and you still be into her.
Well, she'll be singing when she does it, so it's okay. I'll start crying like, what'd you do to Amy Lee?
Hey, she's still cute. I mean, back in the day, she had that hot goth look, you know.
Yeah.
So you just can't say no to that, you know.
Not to Amy Lee.
No. Not to Amy Lee. I remember somebody was like saying, "Well, she gained some weight over the years," and it's like she looks fine.
Shut the fuck up.
You
she
know,
gained weight.
You know how some people are.
It's like you're still talking, so we deal with that, don't we?
Yeah. Yeah, you know how they are, though. These people they're savages, man. Okay, so here's the rundown for the show. You know, obviously we're doing the opening right now. And then once we're finished with this, we'll talk about the boys finale. Rob and I will, because you're such a fucking loser and you can't watch anything fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like, you just absolutely fucking refuse to do it.
Why do I need to watch The Boys when we're living The Boys?
Right?
I mean, that's
everything is like, it used to be they would like call certain things out and then it would happen. Mm-hmm. And now it's like happening like weeks before episodes air, and they're like, "Give us a fucking break here."
It's like, you know, all those Onion articles that are like, "Oh, is that true? I don't know anymore."
Yeah. It might be accurate.
You see shit and you just can't tell the difference, man. Then we'll get to Zilla's Tubi pick, Whatchu Watchin, and Tales from the Crypt will be kind of like wrapped into that. We're going to talk about the first season of that.
Yep.
But man, how's everybody's past 2 weeks been?
Living the dream, baby.
Living the dream, like you're living an Ethiopian's dream.
Yeah, that's right.
Pretty sure you both said that exact same thing last episode. I could be wrong. But
yeah, I told him that. Yeah,
play it back.
Yeah, and if he said it, it's because he got it from me.
It's fact.
Yeah. See, I mean, no news on the test you're supposed to be taking or anything.
No, I just got they just emailed me this morning and they rescheduled it.
They rescheduled it.
Yeah,
huh?
because it was for Monday for Memorial Day, but she's like, "Oh, we can't do that." I'm like, "I kind of figure you probably can't."
Like, no shit, Sherlock.
Yeah, so it's like June 15th.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, good luck, sir.
I
I hope one of these tests pan out for you.
Yeah,
Just fucking one. Just give my boy a shot.
I'm waiting for that.
What happened to the thing with Corey's work?
I never applied back to it.
Why?
I'd be losing money because I had to pay for parking every day.
But you were so goddamn serious about taking that job.
I was like, fuck it.
I don't think you want a new job. I think you just want to have this constant endeavor of pretending to get a job.
No.
Am I onto something here, BBS? What do you think?
I don't know. Is there, like when you go to college, you can audit classes where I think you like don't pay for them. Like, is Rob just like auditing jobs? Like, just hire me up for the internship and let's see how this plays out.
Yeah.
Rob's like, I just want this quest where I'm always applying for a new job.
Quest.
And I'm never like, when I get the opportunities, I'm just going to pass because I'm going to talk myself out of it. Like I asked him when he was talking about this, I'm like, would you lose any money? Well, not exactly because I'd have really great insurance. And,
right.
And then today it's a different story. Well, I'd be losing money because I got to pay for parking.
Yeah.
But would you save money by not having to pay for the immense like insurance charges that you're paying for right now?
I save money on my Geico insurance.
You don't pay shit for insurance, bro. We determined that last episode, didn't we? He said he paid like $300 for 6 months.
Well, I mean that's broken down from the policy, but that's for the car I drive. So
yeah, $300 for 6 months ain't shit, dude.
I know.
It's not shit.
I know it's not shit.
I don't ever want to hear you complain about it.
No.
But so, how's your week?
Yeah,
Week's been. And what's going on? I mean, this is a busy season for you. It's holiday season, summer holiday season, anyways.
Yeah. Usual work. Power went off for 4 hours the other day.
Oh yeah,
Pain in the butt.
it's probably from that goddamn data center down the road.
Maybe. it was a weird one. It was off in like this rectangle that we were on one end of, and it kind of just went down like Williams Road there.
Oh wow.
There's only like 800 or 900 customers, which it's a pain in the butt. But
Yeah, still that's a big.
when that big storm went by at like 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like 2 days ago.
So it must have took something out.
Yeah.
These fucking storms, dude. I mean, it's raining like cats and dogs right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to rain all day today and tomorrow now.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
That's insane, dude. I can't remember the last time it rained all Memorial Day weekend.
Right.
But this is nuts. Absolutely nuts. I blame it on you, Rob.
It's Armageddon.
Chinese hoax.
It is a Chinese hoax.
Fake news.
So, I mean, what's been crazy happening in the news the past couple of weeks?
Can't keep up.
You really can't. It's so hard. And, I mean, there's so many things that come out.
Well, Ebola is the big one.
Yeah, Ebola, it sounds like it's going to be a pandemic of some degree.
Well, Bobby Kennedy will figure it out.
No, I think, it's not going to be a big deal for us probably.
Yeah, I think they'll block, it's going to be an issue over there.
Yeah.
But the former head of the, what is it called here?
Was it the CDC?
Yes, the CDC. Sorry, he was saying that this is bad news, man. It's out of control.
Yeah, the good news is it's all happening in the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Yeah.
So there's not a big chance of it like getting out to Western countries, which is good for us. But like you said, it's kicking some butt over there. I think they've got it contained to the Congo, but Ebola's bad news. The good thing, air quotes, about Ebola is that it's so bad that it tends to kill people before they can infect a lot of people.
Yeah.
So
wow, that's bad.
I think they said there was no new cases in the surrounding countries the other day or today. So, but still crazy. And then of course, there's the Americans cutting things like USAID, which helps in situations like that.
Yeah, dude.
Thanks, Elon.
It's crazy, isn't it? Like people just don't understand that protects us.
How connected the world is.
Yeah. And like if we want to stay healthy over here, we have to do like certain humanitarian things like food, prevent diseases, et cetera. Like there's a lot of shit that helped out with, and people are like, I don't want my tax dollars going to those immigrants over there.
We needed to build a ballroom for our
They're
Lord
not.
and
They're not
Savior.
immigrants. They live in a poor area.
Yeah.
They're immigrants eventually.
Just people.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's these people that live by this gospel, and they're the first. They're the first people that just don't want to help anybody else in the world. Like they think America is the only place in the world.
Yeah.
But like these are all they're necessary for us to stay healthy and protected over here.
Do you
in my opinion.
Do you think Jesus would have come back?
Jesus would be so disappointed in some of these people.
They would call him a fucking libtard hippie and throw stones at him.
Dude, he would get beat up, dude.
Yeah.
He'd be like, "Nice hair, fag."
Exactly. Exactly what they say. That's exactly what they say.
That's what you would hear for some of these people.
I saw somebody say, "No, if Jesus was in America, you'd deport him back to the Middle East."
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Well, not their version of Jesus is an all-white male with a black beard.
Yeah.
But
where's your passport? Where's your papers?
I remember seeing that as a kid and thinking of, where it was in the world. And I was like, well, why is a white person out in the desert like that for?
Right.
Maybe he was white. Who knows?
That's one tan cracker.
Yeah. So Tulsi Gabbard is supposed to be resigning.
I heard on the radio on the way over she did resign.
Yeah.
Her husband's got cancer or something.
Oh, not quick enough.
Because they gave him cancer.
Probably did.
After everything goes downhill with Trump, that's what she'll be saying. Like, they used that against me. I was nipper for Trump.
I heard that one of the from like raw.com or whatever that
Raw story.
Yeah. They said that the administration pushed her out.
Oh yeah.
So,
yeah.
Shocker.
And then there was, what was it, a couple weeks ago, or it was last week, they said the CIA like raided some files off of her desk. So did you hear about that?
I don't think I recall that one.
Yeah, there's this big thing about the CIA went in there and they're not supposed to do that because she's in charge of the CIA or whatever.
Yeah. Well, she's not the CIA.
Or
She's
is it the
national,
OD? Is it
she's
the
a
ODNI?
national security director or something.
But isn't her department there's too many departments.
I don't recall exactly. She was just like the national security advisor.
She thinks she's in charge.
Well, they were pissed because the CIA went in there and took whatever. Like they think they took key parts of a file out or whatever. And like people have been talking about that, and I'm like, okay. And then you had the whistleblower complaint on her too. So, which I still don't know what that was all about.
Right.
They're not revealing anything about that. But I think this is the most corrupt time in the history of the United States.
What's more shocking, how obvious it is. I mean,
they're not even hiding.
That's what it is.
Yeah, they don't give a shit. They know they can get away with it, and they're like, "Fuck it."
Wasn't what Trump made something where they can't audit his family or in taxes or anything like that?
Yeah, I
too?
can't believe that.
That went through. That's insane.
Like part of the settlement of that, what was it? The $10 billion he was suing for his taxes being leaked under his own administration.
Stupid.
It's just crazy, dude. But part of the settlement was that they would create a slush fund, 1 million, or was it 1,776,000,000? Everything's got to be 1776.
Shut the fuck up.
It's so ridiculous, dude.
Yeah.
And then another part was that the IRS can never audit anybody in his family ever again.
I think it's their back taxes.
Is it their back?
Not necessarily going forward.
Yeah,
but
I was going to say,
in the past.
like what? Yeah. So they could just get away with stealing shit from the future if that was the case. But
yep.
Yeah, I think.
Thank you for clarifying that.
It's insane.
Yeah, regardless, because that they've already committed crimes, so they're getting away with it.
Mm-hmm.
But
you didn't get your Trump phone?
Yeah, that's another thing. It looks so cheap, and did you see the icons on the screen? They look so dumb.
Yeah, stupid.
Cheap. It just looks like a cheap phone. Is all it is. With some, it's not even real gold, is it?
It's not.
I haven't even paid super close attention.
I think it's just gold plated.
That's like the gold from the Zelda game frame.
And then they gave him like a nylon gold charger with it.
Boy.
Yeah. Like it's just nylon.
I love gold.
Yeah. But today they released some more UFO files. You guys want to see a video?
Beam me up, Scotty.
This shit.
Get me the fuck out of here.
So they showed the one where they shot the one balloon down.
Yeah.
But people are like, oh, it's just a balloon, but nobody's paying attention to what's behind the balloon. So
alien staying there. What the fuck you do with my balloon, buddy?
Maybe it is nothing, and I'm just seeing it, but I don't know. Like I haven't seen too many people talk about these yet. But okay, let's look here.
Roll the clip.
So this is Chris Ramsey from. He does a show on YouTube called Area 52. It's pretty good. He has people in that he interviews for a couple hours, and sometimes he does like live readings of books and stuff like that. But Chris Ramsey's actually a magician before he got into ufology or whatever you want to call it. Let's see here. Let's blow this up for you guys. All right. So here's this little dude out here. You can't blink. Jong. You think that was a bird, Rob?
No. It's swamp gas.
Swamp gas?
Yeah.
I don't know what else. That was from 2021. I don't know if this is just them examining it more.
Enhance.
Yeah, slowing it down. Look at that sucker just, it's like it's loading up and then it's taking off. You think it was like, punch it, Scotty.
Sick and tired of looking at these fucking humans today.
Crazy stuff, man. Let me see if I can find some more stuff here.
Was that Jeremy Corbell up there?
Yeah.
He's serious and shit.
He's making his rounds. He's got a new documentary out.
He's making his rounds.
Well, yeah, he is.
He's true. Yeah,
he's been on all these shows with the guy that directed. He gave this guy a bunch of his video footage from over the years, and the guy filmed him and made a documentary out of it. But it's called Sleeping Dogs. I guess it's on Amazon now. But they show like 12 of the 46 videos that the Congress is trying to get released to the public. And I don't know if that's one of them there, but there's some crazy stuff here. I haven't watched that documentary, by the way, either. But he was on Chris Ramsey last Friday, and they got into some stuff. But it's kind of funny that Jeremy Corbell seems a little like on edge nowadays.
He probably is.
Yeah, with all this shit going on.
Well, even like interviews when like something happens, like the music like increases, he just looks like he's fucking insane. Like he took a bump.
He probably did take a bump, Rob.
Mm-hmm. The shit I've seen.
Here is a thread. Let's get this back up on the screen. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Okay. Let's see what we got here. I don't know why that keeps scrolling down. It's funny how all these are like caught off of drones and shit too.
Yeah.
Oh, we missed it. I think this one looks like a little phantom running across. See that?
Dart.
I mean, like if you're not paying it, look, there it is. What is that that's moving that fast?
I'm waiting for like a view to show up just like in the movie Signs and to see an alien just walk across the fucking street.
Now
like,
this one's like flying around these boats. Oh, there it is right there on the bottom. I don't think you guys can see it with our... Can I just do this? Here. There, that little thing right there. Okay, let's move on to the next one. There's one that's like really creepy. Like it goes in and out of the ocean. We just saw that one. I don't think that's anything. I feel like they put a lot of this stuff, like a few like ones in there to make people question the rest of them, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's creepy right there. Like, what the fuck is that?
It's not one of ours. You know, these fucking crazy Scientologists are like, we told you.
I mean,
fucking told you.
Drones don't even like move like that, like at the speed that these things are going.
There's nothing that we have moves at that speed.
Yeah, and then stops and then just moves backwards or in another direction. Yeah, look at that. That's insane.
I always bring it up too, just like those fighter pilots. They're like, they're literally scared. They're like, we've never seen anything that could do that.
Oh man, look at this shit. That is creepy looking.
Mm-hmm. It's like the bloom from Nope.
Yeah. What the fuck is that?
Peekaboo.
Kyle, do you have a UFO and this is you flying around?
I was going to say, these all just look like videos of Rob rushing off to one of his jobs. You know, he forgets which job he's going to, and he's got to do like a 90-degree turn in 0 seconds.
Yeah. There's one that's like circling a submarine. But it's funny. It's almost like these things know they're being tracked too. And like when these cameras lock on, that's when it just fucking goes. I don't know what we're doing here. Do you guys see anything on this one? Like some of these videos, you got to pay attention, dude. Like,
goddamn, Jerry. You fell asleep at the wheel. They're tracking us.
I'm not messing with that one anymore. What's this one? Oh, there it is. See that little orb there? Mm-hmm. What the fuck is that?
Watching it not even be like the fully grown aliens of just teenage aliens just fucking with humans.
Oh, I know, dude. Wouldn't that be crazy if they're just like stealing their parents' car for the night?
Yeah. That was on Aqua Teen.
Yeah.
My dad owns a dealership.
Yeah, I mean, some of this stuff is pretty questionable. And some of it's you're like, that's like probably birds or some shit.
I feel like they give you a good mix of
just enough
to
to keep you questioning the real legit ones.
There is no Epstein files.
All right, what's going on here? This looks like some kind of boat.
Boats and hoes.
But I guess there's like satellite video footage of some of that are like really like high end detail.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt we'll ever see that though. But we could eventually because it sounds like they're warming people up. Oh, what's that?
Watch it be like a real life Rick and Morty.
Yeah. Yeah, this stuff is crazy, dude.
I want to watch Mars Attacks.
I know. There is aliens. Like, what are they doing?
Yeah.
Can they help us out a little bit?
We pity a few of you humans. We'll take you home.
What the fuck was that? Is that light reflecting off of that?
Shine bright like a diamond. It looks like it's reflection, but then
I think black means heat though on these type of cameras.
Okay.
I wonder if this is...
It's almost like it's at the bottom, like pulsating. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That very well could be. Some people describe these as like they look like they're on fire. Mm-hmm. There's a couple that have had sightings like that. Looks they describe it as lava, which is kind of weird.
Liquid hot magma.
Yeah, look, that's hot as fuck right there.
Those are probably like thousands and thousands of degrees.
Who knows? I'm not an expert at this, but it's interesting for sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. But you get the point. There's all kinds of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is this one that comes out of the ocean? You can't tell what the fuck we're looking at here.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, moving back and forth like that, come on. Look, it just shot up. Did you see that?
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, this stuff is crazy, man.
It seems like we're not putting more effort into exploring deep ocean.
No. Yeah, that's, I mean, I don't know if that's like it's just not worth it, but you would think they'd want to see.
How can you not think it's not worth it?
I don't know, if, like, we just don't have the, because of the pressure and shit.
But if we had a certain amount of a budget,
yeah, I mean,
we would be okay.
They could crack it.
Yeah.
They could figure it out.
I don't know. We're becoming more dumb as it is. So
yeah, that is true. Okay, is that like a bunch of them? I don't know, but you get the gist of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a bunch of crazy videos.
Weird shit.
Yeah, man. Let me get this off my personal screen. But so, yeah, what do you think, dude? Is this moving the needle a little bit for you?
A little bit, but
it's like
I just.
What else are they hiding though? What else are they hiding?
At this point, I need a guy, like I mentioned before, we need a guy who's got like stage 4 cancer, going to die. Like, I'm going to spill the beans because
you've already had that.
Huh?
You've already had that. So people don't know that because they don't ever see these interviews. Like there was the one guy from Roswell.
Mm.
He was on his deathbed. He said something. He said they faked it all. Then there was another Air Force person. He was sick and said it was all true. But
we need more.
Yeah.
More.
I think some of these people are coming out that I don't know if it's some giant psyop or what, but like this Dylan Borland guy that testified, like they're saying he's been fucked with majorly. Like he can't even get a job because of all the high, like I guess he said he applied for a job at like a bank and somewhere out, like, minimum wage type jobs. And they were like, you're too qualified to be doing this work. Get the fuck out of here. And like basically like the only kind of work he's qualified for is like government work. But,
right.
And he can't get it because he's in the process of whistleblowing. But yeah, there's some interesting stuff that is being said right now. It just seems like every week a little more comes out. And it might be a little bit crazier, it might not be, but what do you think, PBS?
Getting us prepared.
Me.
I mean, listen, we know you don't care because you got to go to work, but the sci-fi nerd in you has to be like somewhat curious. Or
look, call me when we get flying cars or something out of this. I don't, just a bunch of dots moving around.
What if this is the biggest like cover up for like 0 Point Energy?
Yeah, could be.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just
people are like, well, they can't keep a secret. So how would they do it? Well, they haven't kept a secret if all this stuff has been leaking all these years.
Right.
And that, and like the atomic bomb, like nobody knew what they were making with that. It was so compartmentalized. So I don't know, man. It's interesting. Time will tell, though, I guess. But to me, it's like the rich pedophiles gave us UFO files.
Right.
Isn't that crazy? Like they don't want to get busted for this shit so bad that they're just opening the vault. Let them see everything.
Release the aliens.
Let them see everything and freak them the fuck out to where they forget about us raping children.
Right.
So
yeah,
really.
I mean, it's what it is.
Like I want to say like one of the files the CIA raided that somebody was saying for that Tulsi Gabbard incident was had something to do with like JFK and the assassination files or whatever. So interesting, right?
Yeah.
It's like
we'll never know.
It's like it's a real life Jack Ryan movie.
Well, Nicolas Cage found out in The Rock.
About what?
Who shot Kennedy?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Is that honey? Want to know who shot Kennedy?
Does Sean Connery tell him?
No. He tells him where the footage is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Man, that's such a good movie.
It's still good. Welcome to the Rock.
I saw where somebody had they had a video and behind them, they had all kinds of collectibles behind them. It was basically somebody that had a TikTok studio or something, but they had the little green balls or whatever from inside the missile or whatever.
Oh, that's awesome.
Just laying on their shelf display behind them. I'm like, God, I envy you. That's so fucking cool.
And Ed Harris as a villain is so good.
He really is, dude.
He is so good.
As that AWOL general or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what's happening to that general that disappeared.
Yeah.
He's really plotting to unleash a weapon in the middle of Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Trump really wants to open Alcatraz so they can't have it.
Yeah.
He got inspired watching that movie. He's like, what if we reopened Alcatraz?
Man, I'm so sad that you don't want to watch The Boys, dude. But you don't have to because we're going to spoil it for you. So
he's like, good.
Dude, I got to tell you, people, I watched it probably from 7 to 8 last night.
Yeah.
Or Wednesday, I'm sorry. And by the time I got done watching it and I got back online, people had already started posting the ending of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'm like, where's the respect at, people? Shut the fuck up. Can we just have a week moratorium where you just don't talk about this shit? Don't spoil it. You can talk about it, but don't spoil it.
That should be a law.
They're posting the full-on fight between Butcher and Homelander.
Yeah.
But that shit pisses me off, dude.
You really have to go blackout and not do anything
until you see it. And if anything, it motivates you to stay up with it on time.
Right.
But some people like you get up at fucking 5 and watch it, and they're posting the fucking clip by 10 o'clock, and it's like...
But am I posting it? No.
No. He just messages dude.
See?
It's like...
Yeah. I didn't do this time, though.
I was out with Matt last weekend, and I said, man, Rob messages me at 7 a.m. sometimes with talking about the new episode just premiering. He goes, 7 a.m., huh? That's late. I was like, well, he must hit you up earlier because he knows you're up early. But
yeah,
I give a fuck. I was like, he can message me as early as he wants. So I'm not gonna fucking hear it.
Right.
But man, season 5, the final season
season 5
of The Boys, man.
It's over, but we're getting some more spinoffs, I guess.
Yes, we're getting a prequel.
Yep, Vought Rising.
Yeah, they said it's going to explain a lot of what went down in this season that's been unexplained or whatever.
Yeah.
Which, there you go. There's a little season 5.
We get Jensen Ackles back as Soldier Boy.
Yeah, dude. I'm a Jensen Ackles fan.
Oh, yeah. He's great.
He doesn't seem like a douchebag in real life. No. He seems pretty down to earth and appreciative of what he's got,
Yeah.
But I saw they had the little finale party, which it's kind of sucks. Carl Urban and what's his face weren't there.
Jack Quaid,
yeah, that he wasn't there either, and so it was just kind of like everybody else, but not the people that
you really
catapulted The Boys, you know. But man, what a season though. Listen, I'm just going to say, this is my interpretation of not watching or not reading the comics.
Yeah.
So, as a person that's never watched or never read the comics and just watched the show, it is, it's great. I liked it.
Right.
It wasn't disappointing to me. Now, after today and finishing, taking the time and, watching those videos of people explain the comics and stuff and how it ended, I'm kind of like, they dropped the ball.
They did.
They missed the mark, man.
I still liked it for what it was, but I felt it was underwhelming, I would say.
Yeah, it went really quick too.
Yeah.
Did you notice that? It wasn't even a full hour, I don't think.
It was barely an hour, an hour and 2 minutes or something.
Shame on Amazon for at least Netflix, when they have a big show like Stranger Things, they just gave them the fucking cash.
Yeah.
They're like, make it as epic as possible because they know there's rewatch value in that. Yeah. And, people subscribing to keep watching that. And this is, would you say this is kind of rivals, as far this is Amazon Prime's big show?
Right.
I mean, this is one of their biggest shows. What do you think, PBS?
That they push, yeah.
You don't know.
I don't know if it's
Like, what is Amazon Prime's biggest show?
well, the one they probably put the most money into is probably Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, well, yeah, that, yeah. And that was a waste of time for him. It sounds like.
Seems like it.
I didn't.
I don't think they're going to do another season. I didn't think.
I couldn't get into it.
Yeah, I watched like 3 episodes, and I was just like, I don't know what I'm watching.
I mean, it's beautifully shot, but it's just like I couldn't get into the story and this and that.
But you would still, like, as popular as this show was, for them to pump out 5 seasons.
Yeah.
And you know it's ending. Like, just come on, Jeff Bezos, spend the money, bro. Since you're not paying the taxes.
Yeah, you're not paying the people properly. So once you spend it on the voice.
Like, we should have had that epic finale where he's fucking destroying cities and Homelander anyways.
Yep.
And just massacring people right in front of us. And was it you that sent me the video where they think there's a director's cut or something?
Yeah, that they.
I
guess,
hope there is.
Yeah, well, I guess because they cut it out because I guess it took them most of the budget because of how much CGI and stuff was in it, but I think this because they didn't really want to do all that. I would think
they should have just went all out.
Yeah,
I mean, they've literally tried to offend people to no end.
Yeah, might as well keep going.
Yeah, just go out on a bang.
Yeah,
but they did offend Elon Musk. Did you see that?
I did see that clip.
Yeah, I love it.
It's funny. I watched the finale again before you guys came over, and that part where he walks into the White House.
Yep.
And that dude's sitting there in that black coat and the black hat. And I'm like, yeah, that's definitely Elon. And, it's funny when you watch stuff the second time, you always pick up on things you might have not heard because you're,
Yeah, missed.
Yeah, you just missed it somehow. But, like that fucking hat, dude. And like what's the preacher's name? I forget his name. Yeah,
something.
He's the preacher soup.
Something word, I think. I forget his name.
He screams or whatever.
Yeah, he has like a echoing voice.
But he's like explaining the Homelander. He's like, the billionaires, they run the society over here, and we need this guy's money. He's an amateur astronaut, and they send him out because he's like, we need to talk. And he's like, he sends him out to the garden, and he's like, okay, these are the guys that are going to help you get your church. And he's like, okay. And who was it else that came in and interrupted? It was somebody.
Yeah.
But anyways, Homelander, it was the Deep.
Yeah, the Deep.
And, Homelander just viciously puts down the Deep.
Every time.
He was like, I fucking hate you, dude. And he was like, the only reason I haven't killed you is because I want you to feel how bad I hate you or whatever.
How much of a despicable piece of shit you are, basically.
Yeah, something along those lines.
And the priest is Father is his name.
Father, yeah. But then the Deep is kind of like gets engaged with him, I think, and then Homelander sneaks away, and you see him like hug the dude, and he flies up and then flies back down. And you're like, what'd you do with him? And he's like, he's an astronaut. Sent him to space.
Sent him to space.
That was so funny, dude. Like, yeah, but I mean, they really missed the mark. And like, what was the point of having the Gen V characters in there?
None.
There was absolutely no fucking point of having them in there. And the first time I watched the finale, I was like, I really enjoyed it. And then after thinking about it and then watching these videos of how, people comparing the comics to it, and, I get it. It's a budget issue. But you got to lobby for that big budget, man.
Right.
This is your baby.
And that's the thing, too. We're not saying it has to be straight from the comic, but it needs to be epic like the comic.
There needed to be that scene where all the soups are protecting the White House.
Right.
Like, I mean, literally, they get all these soups to protect the White House.
They're flying.
To keep the boys out from getting to Homelander. But, I mean, they literally just waltz right into the White House.
Like they go like an underground tunnel?
Yeah, the underground Marilyn Monroe tunnel. And then what's-her-face helps them get, out of the little trap they set for them.
Yeah.
And they have this fight between Homelander,
Kimiko,
his son.
His son shows up.
Yeah, his son shows up, and then the Butcher.
Yeah.
And literally, PBS, they scrape, the walls in the Oval Office, and they break the Resolute desk, and they knock some paintings down. That's essentially the damage that the White House sustains.
Like the White House should be burnt down.
Yeah. Like they should have been, throwing each other through the walls and everything.
Yeah.
But it
Wouldn't happen if they had a ballroom.
Yeah.
Right. If Homelander had that ballroom, Butcher would have never got in because of the bulletproof glass.
There you go.
There you go.
Blame it on the ballroom.
Mm-hmm.
But I love that Elon saw that and he was like, pathetic.
Yeah. I love it. Such a thin-skinned bitch, isn't he?
They all are, dude.
I love it.
They really are. They're the most fragile people in this world. Like their egos are so big, and when someone says anything remotely negative about them, they throw a fucking fit.
I mean, this guy's a parent. I could walk up to him like, "You're a little fucking bitch," and be like, "How dare you?" Like, shut up. Bitch.
Right. Like, get over it, dude. You're about to be a trillionaire.
Yeah.
You see that shit?
Yeah.
Like, no, I have bigger things to do, like watch television.
Yeah. Like, dude, all you do is stay up.
I'm the CEO of 6 companies.
Yeah.
I've still got
doing
free
nothing.
Yeah, that right there shows you that CEOs are the most overpaid people that don't contribute shit to companies. Like this dude, how many companies is he a CEO of? And he's got time to talk all day.
Yeah.
And talk shit, Like, the fuck out of here, bro.
It's like you never invented anything. You suck.
Yeah, he does suck.
And the thing I didn't like either is what is it? Soldier Boy. He gets put back on ice and
I know,
that's it.
dude.
That's it.
That's it.
Nothing.
They did our boy wrong, man.
Yeah, they didn't
fucking kill him.
Yeah, I mean, like he didn't kill him. He didn't like.
I wonder if they're gonna save him for another spin-off after the boys.
They have to at this.
Like
point.
maybe he gets out in the prequel VOD or whatever, VOD
Right.
Rising.
Right.
They fast forward to the future,
and he kind of tells the story of what happened, like narrates it,
something like that. I don't know, man. It's
and I really thought I was a little surprised the son showed up, Ryan, because Homelander finds him. He's talking to him.
Yeah.
How it panned out, I was waiting for him like to rip his head off. Basically, he was going to pull a thrag, but he didn't. I was kind of a little surprised.
I was surprised he didn't kill him after he beat the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
Like Homelander, like literally a couple episodes before the finale, just pummels his son.
Mm-hmm.
Like beats him unrecognizable. Like he's got blood all over his face, and he's like, yeah. But man, just I don't know. Like the end result of Butcher, like, because the plan is they mimic this torture that gives Soldier Boy powers to take away powers from soups.
It's basically like a radiation beam, basically.
Yeah, but it takes away their genetic code that enables them to be a soup. But so they take Homelander's powers away, and Butcher beats the fuck out of him. He's like, "This is for Frenchie," and then
he's trying to fly, and he's like, can't do nothing. He's like,
he's like so terrified once he realizes he doesn't have his powers, and then he takes an ass whooping of a lifetime from Butcher, Carl Urban's character, and he's like, he's beating him so fucking bad. Like, and there's a camera on the floor, and this is broadcasting the entire world.
Yeah.
So it's on in like Times Square, and he's like, please just stop. And he's like crying, and he's got blood all over him, and
busted up.
He's like, you want your wife back? I'll get a shapeshifter to look like her.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want with him. And he's like, please just stop. What do you want? You want me to suck your dick? I'll fucking suck your dick.
I'll eat your shit.
Yeah, I'll eat your shit. And like everybody's watching this, and you're like, oh man, what a way to go out, dude. This is the worst that any villain's ever gone out.
And it's so funny too, throughout the season, like, he wants to be God, but man, people just brutalize him emotionally. They're like, you're just a piece of shit.
Now,
you're just that God comp. I mean, he's like devastated. He's like crying and like just kills people.
People just talk shit to him. And it's funny because everybody's terrified of him, but there's the occasional people that just tell him how it is.
Just like his son Ryan, he was just like,
his son Ryan like called him a lonely piece of shit, and I was like, "Ooh,
He's
boy,
like,
you got balls."
Yeah, and he's like tearing up.
Yeah, he got him good.
Like I said, I was waiting for him to like rip his head off, but because of how it panned,
they should have made Homelander more evil. I thought.
Yeah,
I don't think he was evil enough.
Well, they make him like a little, basically like a grown man who has no emotional attachment.
He's mentally ill for sure. Yeah. He's hallucinating and shit.
Yeah.
Like one episode, he thinks he sees an angel,
and it's like the woman who from Vought he ends up killing the first season. Yeah,
It was played by your girl,
Elizabeth Shue.
Elizabeth Shue. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. He used to suck on her titties for her milk.
Yeah, he has a big milk fetish.
And then he just burned her eyes out one time.
Yeah.
He's like,
well,
yeah,
with Soldier Boy too. He's like,
that's what I'm saying. He wasn't as evil as he was in the
Yeah.
past seasons.
he just wanted to be a god, basically.
Yeah. That was the whole point of them broadcasting is he was telling the world, I'm your new God.
Yeah.
And, the Christianity shit's gone. You're preaching Homelander. And he realizes, like, at the end of the speech, he's like, you people are never going to like me.
Yeah. Why don't you like me?
It's great, though. It just goes to show you, like, even you can have all these powers and abilities. You can be the richest guy in the world. You're a fucking loser. You're a fucking loser.
Be a little bitch.
Yep,
yeah,
exactly.
I mean, it's just crazy, dude.
Well, it's funny with Soldier Boy. He's like, because you had an hallucination with a woman with big juicy tits telling you can be a god.
Yeah. Soldier Boy is so great in that because he's
Yeah, he
so
is.
burned out and he just doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, he was like, he gets him off ice. He's like, did you rape me?
Yeah.
He's like, what? He's like, did you rape me?
Yeah. But I still enjoyed it. I mean, every season's fresh still, so it still was a great season.
What about
I
the
thought.
season with the episode with the Deep?
Yeah.
Which Samuel L. Jackson has a hammerhead shark rolls up.
Yeah. So the Deep, we told you about this in the last episode, I think, where
The pipeline.
the pipeline, he endorses the pipeline and it busts and kills a bunch of fish. And there's a scene where he gets in the ocean and a shark comes up to him. And he's like by it or something.
Well, he's on the pier. He throws a can into the ocean.
Yeah. And this shark comes up and he's like, motherfucker.
Well, he's like nice to him first. He's like, come on, my man. Why don't you get in the water?
Yeah. And he's like, motherfucker, you better not ever get in the water. We'll fucking kill you.
Not anybody in water. He's like, even a puddle. He's like, we will fucking kill you. And it's Samuel L. Jackson. I'm like,
I needed him in the finale.
Yeah.
Like, where was he at? But
say his name.
there's so many like missed things. Like there's a great part where Butcher comes into the White House and he's like, Daddy's home.
Yeah, he's like, good evening, cunts. He's like, Daddy's home. And
It,
it's just like he does that little pose.
Right
It's
there, they
fantastic.
could have queued up the Spice Girls music and
Yeah.
had a fight to the Spice Girls. Like
Yeah.
that would have been great because
Yeah.
they started the show off of
Yeah.
that Spice Girls trailer or whatever. But just a lot of missed opportunities, but still good.
Yeah.
Still good. Like I understand, comic book fans, massive, disappointment that they're going through right now. Like I get it. After listening to some of these people talking, them explaining how it ends in the comics, I'm like, God, you got robbed.
I mean, I would at least like to see like the Huey and Butcher fight be like super intense, like it was in the comic. You know what
I think they should just do a cartoon,
yeah.
kind of like Invincible style.
Well, they
'cause,
did one too because Diabolical.
Yeah, but it's not.
Well, I'm just saying like
something
like that.
Yeah, I don't think it's quite the same. It's kind of goofy, isn't it?
Yeah.
They need to do a straightforward one like Invincible,
Mm-hmm.
because I mean, you can do all that crazy shit in a cartoon with all the
Yeah.
superheroes and destroying a city and everything. Like, they got. I think they should just follow the road of Invincible and do it right.
And
That way, the comic book fans have something true to the source material.
And it's so funny. Butcher seemed like he was going to be fine until his dog died, and all of a sudden, he wants to kill the world after that.
Once Terror died, it was all
Yeah,
over.
because when he took the blast from the radiation, it cured him basically, so he was fine. So he has this moment with Ryan, like, hey, we should have a fresh start. And him, Ryan's like, I didn't choose you over.
I thought that
Homelander."
was fucked up.
Yeah, he's like, I want a fresh start away from you because you're a piece of shit, and he just like leaves.
Like, bro, he just avenged your mom.
Yeah.
Like, show some fucking respect.
Right. So then, like,
That kid is a shithead.
Yeah, and Butcher's kind of devastated. So he's like, well, it's just me and you, Tara. And then, like, he's like, Tara. And he's just,
The dog's just fucking laying
in
there.
Yeah, you just knew he was dead.
And I think in the comic books, Homelander kills the dog with his laser eyes.
I think so.
He
yeah.
lasers it in
Yeah,
half. and-
yeah. Well, in the comics, too, he would say, Tara, fuck it. And then, like, he would just hump it. Yeah, so.
Yeah, that wasn't good. They're not going to kill an animal on
No.
live screen like that.
So at least they let it go.
Yeah.
Quietly and peacefully.
Like there was something, like I thought it was very poetic that Huey put him down.
Yeah.
know?
Well, it started with him and Huey in the series, so it had to end with him.
I thought it was so cheesy at the end though, where Starlight's pregnant and then she's going off and fighting crime with,
Right, with a belly.
9 months pregnant. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. I'm like, Huey,
Give it a
look at
rest.
bitch. Yeah.
Give it a rest.
Yeah.
All right, Rob. What do you got for your Zilla Tubi pick of the week here.
3 jobs, no days off. Eyes are burning, bodies aching. Another paycheck I'll be taking. Grind the gears until they're broken. Every single filthy token. I am Robzilla. Feel the power. My kingdom is this couch potato tower. Watching garbage, low def glory. This is my legendary story. Robzilla. Yeah. Robzilla. Yeah.
Isn't that the best?
Yeah, I like
Just
it.
get you pumped.
I know.
We need to make a more Tubi themed one though,
Right.
but make it Slipknot style, right?
Anything really.
Anything really?
Maybe a little Parkway Drive.
Parkway Drive.
Yeah, it's a great band.
I'm not familiar with them. I don't think.
I was listening to their older album. Deep
What
Blue.
was it you sent me the other day? You sent me something. I tried to listen to it and then I got caught up doing something and I haven't gone back and listened to it again.
I think it might be Foggy Windows.
I don't know.
I'll have to look at it.
I'm not even gonna try to look for it right
Okay.
now.
No problem. I'll resend it. That's no problem.
Yeah, resend it.
Okay.
And then I'll figure out what it is. I think if I go into Spotify, it'll show me.
Yeah.
Spotify like shows you who sent you whatever. Blah. Okay, so here we go. Rob, do you want to read it or do you want me to read it? How do you want to do this, big boy?
Just go.
Okay.
You got it, baby.
Okay. 1 second here. Let me get my page back in order. Okay. I bought a vampire motorcycle from 1990, directed by Dirk Campbell.
Dirk.
Most motorcycles run on petrol. This one runs on blood. When a motorbike gang kills an occultist, the evil spirit he was summoning inhabits a damaged bike. The bike is then bought and restored but reveals its true nature when it tries to exact vengeance on the gang and anyone else who gets in its way.
So it's fairly accurate. It's kind of straight to the point.
Oh, I love this dude like holding up the crucifix. Does that work on it?
And that's the thing too. Like all the basic stuff that works on a vampire works on this.
Okay.
So cross, garlic. It doesn't.
This sounds like a Muzz movie.
It doesn't go out in daylight. Like it's.
Oh, does it
like,
burn if it goes out in daylight?
Well, it doesn't really. It doesn't show it till later on, but yeah, because he goes into like the shed. Let's say, yep. So it still needs blood to run.
Okay.
Exact same way. But the thing let me see here in the synopsis. So before the cultist dies, he actually summons the demon before he dies. So it goes into the cultist. But he gets up and he's like trying to get to the bike. It won't start. So then he like cuts himself and puts the blood into the bike. And then that's when it becomes possessed.
Then it starts up.
Yeah. Then it starts up.
So
basically.
No.
Some of that shit is hilarious.
It really is.
Yeah. So like the light turns red, like it's blood. And then like it opens and it has a mouth. And it starts chomping down.
Has a mouth.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's also like it's scared of crucifixes. Like it goes after this girl and she like puts the cross up and it just backs away.
So when the like crucifix shows up, is it like?
No, it just like it stops and just starts like rolling back.
Or is it like?
That's what it's thinking. But it doesn't say it.
Okay.
But I mean, I gave it 2.5. I mean, just because it is funny.
You gave it a 2.5. Huh?
Yeah.
It's got an average score of 2.9.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a little bit slower on certain parts, but then there's certain parts that are just really funny. Like there's a fight with like the guy who just bought the motorcycle, and then like the gang that's after him. But he's at the pub, and he's like sweet dreams, bitch, and he just like hits him with a pool stick. But it's stuff like that's hilarious. And then there's a priest who's in it who. There's some cheesy moments.
Is there any boobs in it?
No, unfortunately. No. I'm
not,
sorry. I know. It's not the same.
Thumbs down.
That's a half star.
Thumbs down. It's like if there's boobs in the movie, it's automatic half star.
Yeah, automatically.
Automatic half star.
I figure it's like a 1.5 for you at least.
Yeah, just half star. You still gotta have a good story and good acting. You know,
it's like
I gotta be entertained to some degree.
Right. I mean, it's entertaining for the most part. It's 101 minutes, but it should have been like maybe 80 minutes, I would say.
Mel Movie said, this movie is not really good, but the killings of the motorcycle are fun and entertaining. Just watch it.
Yeah, exactly.
Monster Popcorn said, Night of the Creeps 2025, movie number 5. Absurdist and just silly, but it's kind of charming.
I like that. Charming.
Yeah, I'll take Ben's word for that.
And it's so funny when it transforms. It's got like spikes and horns and shit.
This lady said, Helen_S said, the funniest vampire motorcycle film out there.
That's true. And only one, I think.
Yeah.
Figured that one out, didn't
Figured
he?
that one out, right?
Yeah. First movie I've watched in a VR movie theater with a friend. They have VR movie theaters.
I've never heard of one.
Yeah, I've never heard of one.
Might have to go.
The next day, I had a low-level headache most of the day and felt like I had eye strain, but the movie was surprisingly pretty good. It's like you probably had your eyes were fucked up from doing that.
Right.
God, I'm tired today. I don't know what
Same.
my deal is. I didn't work 3 jobs today.
Still, it's mentally draining dealing with people every day.
Yeah. Okay. Definitely not on the same level, but the humor, horror, gore blend was reminiscent of Dead Alive. Oh, okay.
It's not as extreme.
Yeah,
that's a little too much to compare to.
Big fan of just about everything in this film. 3 stars.
It's entertaining for what it is.
I watched a horrible print of this, so that hindered the experience. I wanted to be able to see the motorcycle deliver carnage much clearer. I also could have done without the weird poop dream sequence. You didn't tell us about a weird poop dream sequence?
I was getting to that, so...
You were not getting to that. This was not even on your radar.
So...
I'll tell you all about the first opening scene.
Yeah. No, it's... Well, it's not the opening scene.
Guys, listen up. This is the second opening scene where the weird poop dream sequence is.
Listen up. So it's the mechanic who... I think it's his buddy who's a mechanic with him. He gets killed, but you don't see it. It's off camera. And then the guy's having guilt that he's dead for some reason. I don't know why. And then like he like has a hallucination where he takes a dump, and then like his buddy's like the poop, and he starts talking to him, and then like he jumps into his mouth and is like trying to kill him, and then he like wakes up from his bad dream. Like I don't understand the whole point of that fucking scene.
Crazy, bro.
It is. It's crazy.
You got it, man. I got to figure out how to like clip these together too.
Yeah.
Like I've been getting like little clips back of Zilla's Tubi pick, but it's always like really weird and out of sync.
Oh yeah.
So I don't post them yet until I figure out how to like arrange them. But I meant to do yours, and I just ran out of time this week.
It's a fever dream.
It really it feels like every week is a fever dream for me anymore.
Yep.
It really does.
Like I feel like it's July still from last year.
I'm still back in 2020.
Right, exactly. Like, what if we're in some weird multi-dimensional thing where time runs faster and we just can't comprehend anything anymore?
I'm back in 2000. Not a worry in the world.
That raccoon or whatever it was that got into the CERN Large Hadron Collider did us all in.
I never heard that story, I don't think.
I think it's some story like some animal did something near the Large Hadron Collider, and it
got zapped into another dimension.
And it zapped us into another dimension.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Fucking bandit raccoon.
I tell you what, I remember when they first said that they were going to do that CERN thing, and I was like, I don't have a good feeling about this.
I'm not feeling good about it.
Yeah, and nothing's been right since they turned that fucking thing on. I swear, dude. I demand an investigation. Like, come on, Trump, do your thing. Get to the bottom of this shit.
Anything to divert from the Epstein files. We'll look into it.
Yeah.
Get us back in a dimension where we don't know,
Right.
all these terrible things. And
taking back to the real parallel universe.
we've got $600 rent again and affordable gas.
Mm-hmm. Well, now we can't have that now.
Trying to find some 5-star reviews here of I bought a vampire motorcycle. If Christine was a motorcycle and also a vampire and British.
That sums it up. You get a Christine vibe a little bit.
You've never seen a vampire movie like this. Not only is the vampire a motorcycle, but there's also a talking turd.
Excellent.
Same guy. So he watched it more than once.
Wow.
Little chopper of horrors. Don't you just hate it when the motorcycle you get a really good deal on just happens to be a vampire? Warning, strong English accents, no subtitles. If you don't understand what they're saying, just know that they're either A, confused over the killings done by the vampire motorcycle, or B, scared of getting killed by the vampire motorcycle.
Yep.
It's from Sam Movies in 2023 and 2020.
I bet he's got a notebook.
Probably
He
does.
just thinks about reviews that I could have done this better.
You know he does.
I'll wait until I watch it again to put this one in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll think about stuff and I'm like, I should have put that in my review. And I'm too lazy to go back and relog it or anything. So I'm just like, I forget about it.
This is a
Harold and Kumar.
5-star review from
more.
Dumpster Fireman. This movie is about a vampire motorcycle. It's got a 5-star analytic.
Dumpster Fireman. I like that.
I like it.
This is from Playmo with a ghost emoji. This is something everyone should watch. It's a vampire motorcycle, for God's sakes. A fucking motorcycle sucking blood of people.
Sucking blood.
It does. It gets like fangs. Like it just drills into their neck.
Another 5-star review. Vroom, vroom, vroom.
Vroom, vroom, vroom. Oh, man.
Not what I expected, but everything I wanted.
PBS, do you want to start us off in What You Watching?
Sure.
Let's go for it.
Another week where I felt like I haven't been watching too much. Still watching The Pit. I'm on to season 2 there, about halfway through.
I was going to say, you should be coming up at the end of that.
I try to only watch like an episode on my day off, so I'm only watching like 2 episodes a week.
How do you do that? I'd have fired right through all that.
I'm trying to savor it.
It really is so good.
Yeah.
What was the last episode you watched?
I can't remember if it's episode 7 or 8. It's I think it's like the episode after all the computers go down to protect from the cyber attack.
Can you imagine having to work on that?
Oh
That
my
would be
God.
hell.
Well, they call in the one lady who's like, yeah, I used to do this all the time. It's just how we used to run it.
Yeah.
Back when we had charts and paper or whatever.
The old retired lady, she's
Yeah.
like, what are you guys crying about?
Oh, she didn't retire. She got fired because of AI and
Oh,
computers.
did she?
So that's what she says. Like, I didn't retire. I got laid off.
She retired.
Yeah.
And I also watched just one afternoon. I just kind of put it on. There's this series from like 2006 BBC called Whitechapel.
I've heard of it, but I never
The first season is about somebody basically copycatting Jack the Ripper,
Okay.
and this new inspector who's like sort of like the intellectual kind of type has to work with all the detectives, and they're like the working class detectives. So they kind of butt heads while this guy's trying to figure out what's going on. They're like, Jack the Ripper copycat. That's ridiculous. But of course it is.
Ridiculous.
I guessed who the killer. It's only like 3 or 4 episodes the first season. It's British. But I knew who the killer was in the first episode because of something I knew about the Jack the Ripper stuff. So I knew one.
Only you would know.
Yeah.
Well, it's from years ago. I read the Alan Moore graphic novel From Hell
Okay.
that I think the Johnny Depp movie was based on,
Yep.
and it's all about Jack the Ripper. So there's something in that book that I remembered that told me who the killer was in this. And then this is one I did kind of binge through. I watched the second season of that also. It's only another 3 or 4 episodes. And this one, there was a famous gangsters, the Cray brothers. And I think it's the same brothers that Tom Hardy movie was based off of, where he plays the twin gangsters.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've seen all the memes
Reggie,
and whatever.
Yeah.
No.
Where he's dancing or whatever.
Yeah.
And so apparently the younger Cray brothers were trying to, copycat some of and pay back some of the killings that their relatives did. So it's, this guy getting caught up in more copycat killings. So it's kind of silly on the premise, but it was a fun watch. Gave me some nice, early 2000s vibes in a way that I kind of liked.
Excellent. I dig it.
So those were my TV shows I was
I
just kind of watching.
dig it.
I dig it, brother.
Brother, I dig it.
So I watched. I talked about it last time. The Meals on Wheels, or the Wheels on Meals.
Dang it, Bobby.
So I've been going back. I got my Jackie Chan box set. So I watched from 1985, The Protector. This is this is like maybe the second American movie.
I was going to say that's a popular one from what I remember.
I
always hear people talk about it.
It may be popular, but it's not good.
Yeah.
And it's the director is James Glickenhaus, who I mostly
Glickenhaus.
I mostly know because he was a producer on some movies. He directed a few and he produced a few. But this is supposed to be like, it's 85. So it's supposed to be like Jackie Chan's a detective in New York, and his partner gets killed, and he gets a new partner, and then somebody gets kidnapped, and they go to Hong Kong to find out who did it all. But the very opening scene is these like punks, air quotes punks. They
Punks.
Yeah, I'll explain why in a second. But they rig this traffic light up, and they stop the semi truck, and they pull the doors off to steal computers. But the punks look like they're like from Escape from New York or Mad Max, and they're like the first thing you see in the movie. So I'm kind of watching like, wait a minute, this isn't like a science fiction movie or something. This is supposed to be like modern New York. Why the hell do they look like this? And they're the only ones in the movie that look like it. Everybody else looks normal. But the movie's not particularly good. The action's okay, and it's known as the movie that like made Jackie Chan stay out of America for like 10 years. Supposedly he hated it so much that he went and made Police Story.
Yeah,
and Police Story is one of the great action movies.
Yeah, is that the one where he slides down the pole?
Yeah,
and that was electrifying. He like burned his hands.
Yeah,
that's insane.
So this one and like Jackie Chan, I guess didn't like this one because he's like he's speaking in English, and obviously he doesn't really speak English,
right?
So he's just kind of like saying the words. So he's not doing the best acting because he's just saying words basically. And yeah, not all that good. I don't even remember what I gave it. Maybe a 3 stars, maybe 2.5.
And I remember
maybe a 3, maybe a 2.5. Nobody's counting.
I had to double check. So that one, they shot the end fight scene 2 different ways, like the American version, and they did it like the Hong Kong version, and everybody loved the Hong Kong version.
Well, he got Jackie Chan. He got permission to reshoot some scenes and re-edit other scenes.
Okay.
So
that was the one then.
I didn't get a chance to watch it. It's on the disc.
What's the one movie where he's like running up the wall? It has that famous scene.
There's a lot of
that. Yeah, I mean, I guess so.
Yeah.
Like,
is that like Rumble in the Bronx?
Yeah, it's Rumble in the Bronx.
I remember that was the main thing. I remember I was introduced to Jackie Chan.
Yeah. Like that's like when you talk to a lot of people about Jackie Chan movies, like they talk about that scene in particular.
Yeah. That was like the first one that you've ever seen with like Jackie Chan.
Because you didn't see people do shit like that back in the day, and it was like, oh my god, he just ran up a wall.
Yeah.
But as an extra on the disc, I didn't get a chance to watch it. It does have the Hong Kong cut where Jackie Chan went back and redid some of it. I did watch that fight specifically, and it is better.
Yeah, they said it's way better. Like a lot of people prefer
it. It can't save the movie. So maybe the Jackie Chan gets a 3-star, maybe.
Rob, I want you to think about this, and once he's done, you can answer it. You're like, but it's got to be quick. Your Mount Rushmore of martial artists, actors.
Oh, that might be easier than I thought you were going to say movies. That would have been a little harder.
Yeah, because I mean that's he can answer that while you're by the time you're done. Hopefully, look, he's starting to sweat. You see this?
he's doing the Jordan Peele sweating meme and the equations.
I can't participate in that because I'm not like a true martial artist nut. You know, mine would be like the kid from Sidekicks. He'd be in
Jonathan Brandis.
He'd be on my Mount Rushmore at the end.
You could at least say Chuck Norris.
Well, he would. He'd be like right next to Chuck Norris.
They're sidekicks after
Yeah, right? Yeah, I mean, come on.
I don't know. Do you want to explain why I watched Hiroku the Goblin? You're the reason I watched it.
Am I? Yeah. Oh, I sent something, didn't I?
You sent like a clip.
Yeah, I was
from
like,
the movie.
Have you seen this?
Well, the clip was like when I'm trying to go to sleep and I'm having nightmares or something like that. And it was this scene from Hiroku the Goblin where this like spider with a human head chases after him.
And then my comment, I've been wanting to watch that.
As soon as you said it, I'm looking it up like, what is this? It looks terrific.
Because whenever I see like an obscure movie that's been put into some kind of TikTok meme, I always send it to PBS. I'm like, you've seen this, right? You've had to have seen it.
Usually it's horror related.
Yeah.
Or adjacent. So
9 out of 10 times it's horror related.
So this is Hiroku the Goblin from 1991. It's directed by, I don't know how to say his name without butchering it, Shinya Tsukamoto. I didn't actually realize it at the time, but I have a box set of this director too. So I've watched one of his movies called Tetsuo the Iron Man. I need to go back and rewatch that one.
I've seen clips.
Yeah, I've been meaning to rewatch The Box, but I just haven't got to it as much as I wanted to this time. But anyway, I really like this movie. It starts off with like this teacher at a school, and he's going underground, and this student follows him, and they basically get killed. And he's written to his like brother-in-law, who's an architect or an archaeologist, saying like, "Hey, you got to come check out this what we found under the school." And at the same time, some students from the school, one who is the son of the teacher who goes underground, and also had like a crush on the girl, his like group of friends go to the school looking for them, and then all this sort of insanity ensues. And it's very much a lot of the reviews have said this, and I think it's right. It's very like Sam Raimi Evil Dead-ish, with like a hint of Ghostbusters and like a touch of Steven Spielberg, because like the archaeologist guy shows up and he's got like I've got these tools I've made to help hunt demons and help or goblins and help find them. And it's just, I mean, like I'm almost surprised this isn't called like Evil Dead 3 or something, or 4 over there, because that, you know, they did that. There's like 2 or 3 movies that they just called Evil Dead over there. And I'm surprised this isn't one of them, because it's very Sam Raimi. And
it's labeled as a dark comedy too, isn't it?
I mean,
hints of it.
I wouldn't. It's funny in a way. It's not like unintentionally funny, or it's funny kind of like in the way a Sam Raimi movie is.
Right.
And it's gory, and it's just I was thinking to myself, this movie made me feel nostalgic, even though I've never seen it before.
Right.
Like if it was if this was like a Friday night in 1999. And you had like your popcorn and a VHS from Blockbuster, like this. It took me back in time. I don't know how to exactly describe it.
I get what you're saying.
I'm like, wow, I wish I'd have found this. I wish I'd have found this movie like 20 years ago.
Right. That'd be like one of your favorites.
Right. And I gave it 4 stars. The other thing I was thinking about while watching it, like if they made this today, it would look like crap.
Yeah.
And all the characters would, all the goblins would be CGI.
Exactly.
Instead of like practical, cool looking stuff. And it made me sad in a way. But I would say check that out, but I don't think it's actually streaming anywhere. I had to bring the Blu-ray.
Yeah, I was
literally the day you sent the clip. I went on Amazon, or once I figured out what it was, I went on Amazon to look it up, and I saw that it was on sale for like $17. I'm like, all right, I'm in. I'm sold. I may have watched the trailer. I'm like, all right, looks fun to me. And then I watched a movie from 1990 called Whispers, or I should say Whispers. Based off of a Dean Koontz book. It's a 1990. It's a Canadian movie that I guess played in theaters, but seems more like it was made for TV. But this, I forget what she does. Or she might be an author, and she's going home, and this guy like jumps out of her closet and starts attacking her, and then she kind of fends him off and calls the police. And Chris Sarandon is in it from Jerry from Fright Night.
Yep.
Yeah,
he's one of the cops. But the guy shows back up again after trying to kill her, and this time she does kill him. And then I don't want to give too much away. It's not a good movie. I didn't actually even give it a rating. I watched it on YouTube at first, but I found that it is streaming on Amazon Prime.
Only for the man to show up again.
Right. The same man.
Yeah.
And it's not, I don't want to go too much, because what is happening is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And people should check it out at least once for that. And like I say, it's streaming on Amazon Prime. Looks nice. And I just don't want to give any of the insanity away. It's nice.
I kind of want to watch it. I'm in.
It's like a nice 90-minute afternoon watch.
Okay.
It's
maybe a rainy night watch.
Yeah. Like I say, it not a great movie by any stretch of the imagination.
You know, Hiroku the Goblin would be a great rainy night watch.
Yes. That's a great anytime watch.
Okay.
Whispers is something maybe you shouldn't watch, but I think everybody should watch it once. It's kind of got me on a little Dean Koontz kick, because there's a couple other movies based on his work that are streaming on Amazon Prime, like Watchers 1 and 2 and something else. So I've got that saved to check out.
With Corey Haim?
Corey Haim.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Love
I guess there's a scene where his dog uses a computer.
Yeah.
Because Dean Koontz loves his dogs. Like he had one. I think it was on like the back cover of some of his books. So the dog's like intelligent or something.
You know, Rob loves his dogs too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I do.
I can't wait for another year. We're like, oh, he's sick. I can't come out.
No. Get in the fucking cage. You're fine.
Oh.
He says it.
Now that he's got 4 jobs.
Now, we can replay this later on in the future when he calls off.
Yeah.
The dog won't get up, so I'm not coming out tonight, guys.
Well, she ain't fucking 15 either, so. You know what I'm saying?
And the last movie I watched between our last 2 shows is it's a really long title. Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan Ghost of War.
I watched that last night.
I'll end up watching it probably tomorrow.
You didn't watch it?
I think
You didn't wake up at 5 a.m. to watch it? What the fuck, dude?
Loser.
I know.
I feel like they tried way too hard with that.
It's basically like a long episode of the TV show.
Yeah.
It's like
They could have sprung for some better actors too.
it's just like a very basic, like I think I put in my letterbox review. It's like a spy thriller without much spying or thrilling.
Yeah. and like, I guess Jack Ryan has just ascended into the spy world where he's like a pro with the gun now.
Right.
Like he's just killing people left and right. Like, ugh.
I like the
Don't get me wrong. I love Jack Ryan stories. I'll watch any of them.
The whole the deal of the movie is like this guy comes back from Greer's past, and like he basically wants Greer to restart this project that was like, you know, we're doing maybe some illegal things, but we're doing it, you know, like if there's a terrorist attack coming, sometimes you got to do illegal things to
get
in front of it. And you know James Greer, in the CIA, you know, like, oh, the CIA, we don't do illegal things. We do everything by the book now. And it just kind of any person with even a slightly left-wing bent in real life is like, oh, really?
Yeah.
The CIA would never do anything nefarious.
I think anybody at this point that it's hearing anything that's come out in the past couple of weeks is like, yeah.
It's one thing like with Harrison Ford in the 90s, you know, like yelling at the president and clearing present danger, and you're like, all right, I'll believe it because it's Harrison Ford. But today, I think we're way past that. Right. So it's basically an advertisement for how nice the CIA is, and going to Dubai.
So who do you think is like the best the best Jack Ryan? Not Tom Clancy. Jack Ryan.
I mean, I guess it's got to be Harrison Ford.
You think
Harrison Ford's everybody's Jack?
So is it Harrison Ford, and then you got John Krasinski, and
Alec Baldwin was the first one.
Okay, Alec Baldwin. Okay,
and I do. Red October is still my favorite Tom Clancy anything, so I do have soft spot for old Alec Baldwin. But I mean Harrison Ford.
you've got Alec Baldwin, Harrison Ford, then
is it Ben Affleck?
Ben Affleck,
Yeah,
Chris Pine,
Mm-hmm.
and then John Krasinski.
Okay.
I'm a Ben Affleck fan.
Some
was
of All
good.
Fears was good.
Yes, I liked it, and he played into the Jack Ryan role pretty well. You know, like he was not trying to go on that mission.
So who's the worst one, you think?
Chris Pine.
Chris Pine.
I barely remember that
But
movie.
again, though, I think it was a bad story. Like,
So
I
it
don't
kind
know.
of affects the Jack
Yeah,
Ryan
like
and-
I mean, they're all kind of like good in their own ways.
Yeah.
But I mean, John Krasinski's been really good.
I don't like him because of the action stuff, like you said. Like if he was like Jack Ryan in an office, trying not to go be Jack Ryan. Like if he was more like Jim from The Office, trying to get out of work, I'd believe him a little more.
Which in the was it the first season he was kind of like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
But yeah, they definitely like thrust him into the action at all times.
Yeah,
and
and
it's just-
I think I haven't read any of the Jack Ryan books. I do have The Hunt for Red October, just haven't read it. But the idea is that he's more of like an analyst. Like he doesn't get into the action unless he absolutely has to.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like what happens to Harrison Ford in his. And so I like that idea of like, you know, like I'm not supposed to be here today. This isn't my job. I'm just the analyst.
This is my day off.
all right. I guess.
But I only gave that one like 2.5, 3 stars. It's,
so you're done.
yep, that's all I got.
Okay, so I guess I'll go next. Man, before I forget, Rob and I have been watching the Audacity.
Mm-hmm.
I'm behind. I'm starting episode 3. I'm sorry.
So good.
But that's my goal since I got so many days off.
It's so good. Like we forgot to mention that last week, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
And
you go and cry about it, Carl.
but I mean, it's a
Not to
Silicon
mention-
Valley type show, but this dude he's a CEO of this. It's called like Hyperloop or something like that. But he is a fucking nut job, dude. Like, hold on, let me see if I can just find the.
You really start to hate these tech billionaires when you watch this. Like, that's how they are.
Oh, this is exactly how these people are. But this dude is such a fucking psycho, man. Yeah. Just want to put this up here because I think it's really worth watching. But this is on AMC. As you can see, the audacity here. Like, everybody in this is great. Like, very greatly casted. They all have good chemistry. But it's in the bubble of Silicon Valley, the unorthodox relationship between a wannabe tech titan and his therapist illustrate the valley's madness and failings. But he goes to this therapist, and he ends up figuring out that she's a therapist for quite a lot of successful people that own companies and
in that area, basically.
Yeah, and before you know it, he's getting all this information from her, and he's like trying to sell it as if he has this algorithm that predicts the future,
right?
But he's really just getting information from his therapist. And like Zach Galifianakis plays this like retired tech giant, and he's like trying to recruit him to partner in with his company so he can, get a cash flow and become even more successful or whatever. But really it backfires on him, and Zach Galifianakis' character takes over his company and pushes him out. And then he goes sideways and starts another company, and he's a big threat to him. And it is, I mean, it's so crazy. It's so good.
Do you need a starfish, Carl?
My daddy.
My daddy.
My daddy.
Well, and the thing of it is, too, is like, I think it starts out with the main character, the fucking crazy dude.
Yeah.
He tried to do like an insider trading, and then the deal doesn't go through, and the stocks are plummeting or something like that.
It leaks,
right?
And it just doesn't. Yeah, it just kills the deal that goes through. I think they were trying to merge with somebody, and it because it leaked, it scared people away.
So did you leak it? Maybe I couldn't have. I don't know.
His plan backfires on it. Like every plan he has backfires on him, literally. But he's so fucking crazy, and he's got money that he can just fuck around all day. And it's like, geez, like this is exactly how these people probably fucking are. Like
you're like, I hate these motherfuckers.
They're just ruining people's lives every day, and in the sake of like this pursuit of godliness,
Well, even Zach Galifianakis, his character, he even says something. He's like, did they give me a thank you? No. I mean, like that's how they are. Like, for something stupid.
They all act like they're God's gift to the world, dude.
Guess what?
These people they're terrorists. Essentially,
they need to get back to being bullied again. That's the problem.
I think the bullying is what drove them to this.
Well, they have not been bullied a long time, so they need to.
Those
be
guys
again.
that push Elon Musk down the steps, like they just cost humanity everything.
They didn't go far enough.
Exactly. I didn't hear no bones break.
Yeah, they made a fucking villain, dude. That's what they did. But. All right, and I'm catching up on Shrinking with.
I've heard of that. I haven't watched it.
Oh, it's so good, dude! It's on Apple TV, Apple TV Plus. Who is it? Jason. He's the dude from How I Met Your Mother. Jason Segel.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, Jason Segel's in this. Harrison Ford plays it, and they're like therapists. And one of the big reveals from the other season is Harrison Ford gets Parkinson's, yeah. And it's this big this season's like him hosting, Parkinson's talk sessions and stuff. And Michael J. Fox is in this season. So
that's a great scene, by the way.
What scene's that?
I think it was like a commercial with Michael J. Fox and Harrison Ford.
Oh yeah. But just it's such a good show, man. I can't say enough good things about it. Like it's my dinner show right now, and I enjoy it, man. Everybody's so good. They have great chemistry. I mean, it's well written. Kobe Smulders is in this season too. So I don't know if you know who she is. She's from How I Met Your Mother.
Okay.
And she played in Avengers.
Okay, I know who she is. I just didn't recognize her name. Yeah.
Yeah. But she's good. She's not been in it a whole lot, but it's good, man. And it just goes to show you, like, everybody's got issues. And, like, everybody's just trying to get through the day and, carry their baggage with them. And and he may get another day essentially, but
Yeah.
it's good, man. It gets deep sometimes too, but I really enjoy that show, and I recommend it to anybody, man. I think that's a show.
I've heard good things. I've heard Harrison Ford likes working on it.
I think this is Harrison Ford's best work in a long time. But I mean, I know that's not saying much.
Say nothing. That's hard to beat on some Harrison Ford movies.
But I mean, he's just so good in this, man, and you know, it's a pleasure to see Harrison Ford at the. Obviously, there's less days in his career than there are more.
Right.
But it's nice to get this added accomplishment onto his resume. But he's doing a great job, man. And I don't know how many more seasons they can go, but
How many is out now?
I believe there's 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 3. So, and I don't know if they've greenlit it for a 4th season, but it looks like there's something up here for 2027 on IMDb. So that sounds like a yes. Okay. But I'm going to go back to my diary here because that's all I've been watching, like show-wise, I want to say.
That takes like most of the time, too, with the shows. Really can't really watch any like movies anyway.
Well, I mean, I only have like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
You know, some evenings to watch something, but sometimes 2 hours. So
I have been the last couple of nights rewatching some of the IT Crowd.
Such a
and
great show.
I'm sad to realize that the first season came out in 2006. So the show's 20 years old. I'm like, oh, God.
Have you tried turning it on and off?
Such a great show, and it never got the props it deserved. But so this week in movie-wise, I watched Greenland 2 Migration.
I had no desire to see that.
I give it 3 stars. I mean, it's entertaining, but
I love Gerard Butler.
They really went all out on this one.
Yeah.
I saw that pop up, and I was kind of like, oh, maybe I'll watch 1 and 2. I think the reviews for 1 were pretty decent, but the reviews for 2 have not been so good.
Yeah, they really went all out, and it's just like, can you not just let these people live happily ever after? Like,
I see, and that's the thing with me is I can see that I have a problem with. It's not even like the disaster, but the kid who's got diabetes, like he's on. He's done. He's got the insulin. That's fucking fake.
he's done.
He'd be dead.
And there's like a scene when they open the movie up, like there's these tremors that kind of ruin the bunker they're in, and they're like, grab all the medicine you can, and you know he's like on the ground trying to grab all the vials of insulin, and it's like, that's not refrigerated. Like,
yeah.
But then I watched Dragon, the Bruce Lee story from 1993.
Yeah,
it was decent. I mean, I wish they would have approached the Bruce Lee story a little more true to, you know, I thought it was a puff piece movie, obviously.
Yeah. That's. I remember I watched it on TBS all the time back in the day.
Yeah. Rob Cohen directed that.
Remember the Sega video game?
Like the some of the sound effects of him like yelling like the like it sounds like Liu Kang in Mortal Kombat.
There's an anime called The Fist of the North Star. He sounds just like that. He's like,
yeah. But yeah, it's a good movie, dude. Like the one fight scene from where he was filming that movie, and the guy's like, "This is the best fight scene I've ever shot in my life," and he like rips the camera out and rips the film out of it, like
I fights like the demon in his demon world or whatever.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Then I watched Whistle. Pretty
basic,
pretty forgettable.
Yeah,
I gave it 2.5 stars. Like these fucking curse movies, like they're all the fucking same. Like some of them are entertaining to see like how people die or whatever, but like you just know how they're gonna be.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like just a movie to watch if you're bored. Like if you're not into that, you're not gonna like it. Then I watched The Punisher: One Last Kill.
Fuck out of here.
I mean, I gave it 2.5 stars.
I gave it 2.
Like it was very like Punisher like in many aspects. Like it felt like a comic book movie.
Well, I was telling Mr. PBS, it felt like Death Wish. Like there's a part, I think like 2 or 3. It has a
like they kill a fucking dog in the opening scene. Like this guy throws a dog in front of a bus.
Nope.
I mean, it's terrible, dude. But like there's something off about it. What they're doing with this Punisher,
because John Barenthal is a co-writer.
Something's going on there. Like this guy has to scream every time he gets into a fight, and it's always like the, and you're just like, dude, do we have to scream every time? Like, we get it. You have rage, bro.
Well, it's like every season you have to almost have 2 episodes of like him dealing with his PTSD and like he should be a killer and shit.
Watching this made me even more upset about this last season of Daredevil. Like, where the fuck is the Punisher at? He's doing this stupid shit.
And I was talking to someone at the shop last Saturday. We were talking about this. I'm like, he should have just been in like 2 or 3 episodes.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, "That's
they didn't need
correct."
Yeah, they didn't need to make this movie. Like, it was stupid.
And one of the thing it is too, it doesn't lead to anything.
It's only
like 45
minutes. Yeah, it's not even like
it's
a real movie.
20 minutes of him like having his fucking breakdown moments like he does every season or whatever.
Yeah, I'm so tired of like the Punisher being this like tormented soul.
We know why you're fucked up. We know why.
Yeah.
Now just go kill people.
Everybody gets it, like that. And he's like really sloppy too. Like, I don't ever remember the Punisher being this sloppy.
The Punisher he's a low level Batman. How tactician.
Honestly, the Thomas Jane one is like 10 times better than.
I'll take Dolph Lundgren.
And that was what, 20 minutes or something like that.
Yeah,
I mean, it was just a little short film he did on YouTube.
Dirty Laundry.
Yeah, it's way better than this.
Yeah, everybody loves that one.
Yeah, like, I mean, there's some great action in this, but it's not enough to like overcome. Like, there's just no point in it. Yeah. There's no point in it, other than like, hey, let's keep John Barenthal happy. But
like, quit being a bitch.
And I don't know if that's the case, but
I think it is, because that's the reason why he would even come back.
I think they just wanted to entertain keeping him on as the Punisher. Obviously, you know,
entertain him and make us suffer.
Well, because he's going to be in the Spider-Man movie too, right?
Well, that's the thing. So it's even the trailer, like he's driving like this big fucking tank Hummer thing and then Spider-Man's on the front of it talking to him. And that's why I figured with this movie, they're going to lead it to something like this.
They didn't do
any shit with it.
They didn't do shit.
It doesn't do anything with like Daredevil. Well, Karen's character's in it in his mind for like a minute or whatever.
He makes out with imaginary Karen.
Yeah. What a loser.
Yeah, like something. I just don't get where they're going with this character.
I don't either.
And it doesn't feel like, sometimes it feels like Punisher, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing, dude. They got to fix it though, because he was so good in the Daredevil.
Yeah.
I mean, every time he's in Daredevil, he's great. But all right, then I watched Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. That was really good.
That's what I've heard.
It was really good, dude. I gave it 4 stars.
Sam Rockwell, baby.
Sam Rockwell's my boy, dude.
I still like him dancing in Charlie's Angels.
Oh, it's the best.
Yeah, no, right.
He dances. There's a couple things he dances in, and he's just great. Then I watched Anaconda.
Fucking sucked.
I'm
over Jack Black in general.
I gave it 2 stars. Like, what a fall from grace these guys have had.
Yeah.
Like, they all suck.
Yeah.
They all sucked in this movie. And like, Ice Cube couldn't even save it.
Yeah.
Like, it could have been a lot better. Missed opportunities.
Yeah.
And just terrible writing. It's atrocious, dude.
There's like a couple of funny parts you chuckle, but I'm like, how can you have a movie where Paul Rudd can't save it or Jack Black?
Like, they always talk about like Chat GPT scripts.
Yeah.
Like,
that's it.
I think Chat GPT could have wrote a better script than this. Like, it's that bad. But like, I only gave it 2 stars because it hit some nostalgia here.
I think
and
I
there.
gave it like 2.
But yeah, dude, just unfucking believably terrible, dude. And
it's nice seeing Steve Zahn though.
Yeah, I laughed at a couple parts. I feel bad for Steve Zahn too. Yeah. He might have been the one decent part of the movie, but
I'm not drunk, boss.
Yeah, but it's just like, you see like Jack Black in like what was the Tropic Thunder movie?
Yeah,
like where's that Jack Black at? And I don't know, man. There's just something up with this. I don't even know how it got made. Like, somebody had to have screened that and be like, fuck, we just wasted money.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how it got put out.
Put this shit on Tubi.
If there was ever a movie that needed to be shelved and not seen, like,
it's that one.
Yeah, it could have been this one. And then obviously I finished last night off with Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan, Ghost War. But yeah, so I don't know. Rob, come on, man.
All right. So, of course, the Tubi pick, I bought a vampire motorcycle. I get a chance to watch this one, Hong Kong Godfather, which I'm letting Mr. PBS watch. It's the last entire scene makes it for me. It's just so bloody and gory. I mean, I did not know it's a Shaw Brothers production, actually. So I checked that out. I gave that 3 stars. I finally got to check out Night Patrol. I've been wanting to watch that, and wow, that fucking sucked. It had.
I've been looking at that movie every night and thinking about watching it, and I'm like, I can't hit play.
Well, and that's the thing too. There's really good moments in how they can take this movie, but then they just fuck it up.
I'm like, CM Punk is in this movie. There's no way in hell it's good.
And he's not even that bad. He's just a pricked sergeant. I mean, you can't fuck that up. You can't. You know.
He's a vampire, though, right?
Yeah, he's a vampire, and that's the thing too. Like, they're not traditional vampires, but they don't expand on that.
Oh, okay.
But like, they don't have fucking fangs, but they give him a metal mouthpiece with fangs in it. I'm like, that's fucking stupid.
Where's the senior chant? Gay.
I mean, even Justin Long, the King of Scream, came and fucking saved that movie.
I mean, he funny in it, or it looks like he's trying to be serious?
He's a serious actor. Like, he's not funny.
Man.
I gave it 2 just because there was a lot of stuff that could have done well, and there's like a couple holy shit moments. I'm like, oh, I didn't really see that coming.
Again, now we hit that hot sauce. Like, is it a 2 on like Robzilla's level, or is it a 0.5 on our level?
It's probably like a 0.5 on your level.
Like, it looks bad, man. Like, I
had high hopes for it. I thought it was gonna be decent.
Like, I realized that, there's less days the more days ahead, the older we get. And I'm like, I can't waste my time on terrible cinema. Like, it just doesn't do the things that it does for other people for me.
I can.
Like, I'll watch it if I'm with a group of people, but when I'm by myself, I just can't.
Because you have to endure it.
Yeah, well, when I'm by myself, I just can't hit the fucking play button. Just can't do it.
It's like breaking a cold sweat.
Yeah, I can't do it. It's like I'd rather turn the TV off and just scroll TikTok.
Right. Yeah.
Like, seriously.
I mean, I'd rather do that. Too, actually.
No, you wouldn't.
And of course, The Punisher, the One Last Kill, I gave it 2. I just, there's no point in this movie being made. Well, movie, show, whatever.
I gave it 2.5. I'm a John Barenthal fan.
I like John Barenthal, but I'm getting tired of him.
And it wasn't like it wasn't like terrible, but it's just like it pisses you off because where they left him off in Daredevil and
and that's the thing. Like, the woman rolls up to him and she's like telling this whole story like he would have fucking shot her right then and there.
And what's to say about the Punisher to run from all the shit that Daredevil's going through?
Right.
Like that's supposed to be your dude for he's helped you out. And you just leave everybody dry to deal with Fisk.
When you knock them down, they get up. When I knock them down, they stay down. Yeah. It's like, okay, dude, we got you.
We need to get that sound.
And then I did not know this, but I finally got to watch Bambi, The Reckoning.
I've seen that.
This movie is better than Night Patrol.
I've seen that on my home screen now, and I'm like, that's a Rob movie. I'm just like waiting for Rob to tell me he's watched it.
Yeah, well, I finally watched it. So it's in the same universe as like Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, like Blood and Honey or whatever. It's in.
I made that happen with my mind.
It did, but it's not as horrible as it would. I give it 2.5. I thought it was better than Night Patrol. Some of the kills are hilarious.
Did you see the Peter Pan movie yet?
It's fucking crazy. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean,
is it crazy or is it bad?
It's bad, but that's the best way to make a horror movie with Peter Pan. He's basically a child predator, basically.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's how you have to do it in that way. I mean, it's a good take on it and making a horror movie, but it's not good. It's graphic too.
Peter Panophile.
Yeah. It's like pixie dust is basically some type of heroin. Mm-hmm. He's getting high and he's imagining like his shadow is like jumping around.
Is Tinkerbell in it? Is she like a hooker?
I don't know what the fuck Tinkerbell is.
Oh, okay.
I mean, let's put it that way. Like, I don't know if it's
a figment of his imagination.
No. Like, man, woman, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's just weird.
All right.
Yeah. Dude. I mean, you can try that in your own discretion, basically, but I would watch. I think Bambi: The Reckoning is the best one out of the entire movies. Okay. That's not saying much, but
Yeah, none of these movies are good, Rob.
No, they're not. But I'm talking about in the universe, anyways. So,
if there is a maker, he might judge you by all the shitty movies.
He might give me a pass. I'm like,
he might feel sorry for you.
I feel sorry for you,
or she, whoever.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be Alanis Morissette.
Come in, my child. You've gone through enough.
Yeah. Come in, my child. The pain will stop.
You no longer have to watch crappy movies up here.
I know. It'd probably be Alanis Morissette. It's gonna be God, my opinion.
Yeah. I hope so.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
You ought to know.
You ought to know. I jammed that song when I was a kid.
Isn't it ironic?
I fucking loved it. Yeah. But I mean, that's all I watched. So I didn't really watch much. And then for my Mount Rushmore.
Oh, yeah. I
Martial
totally
arts.
forgot about that.
I'm not going to do anyone I knew. You need the foundation. So I'm going to say Chuck Norris, Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, and Jet Li. I mean, that's what the foundation for me it is.
Okay, so Bruce Lee,
Chuck Norris,
Chuck Norris, Jackie Chan,
Jet Li.
That's good.
Fucking Chuck Norris.
Fucking Chuck Norris. I mean, I think my favorite one was like Hero and the Terror. I love that movie.
I just remember like staying at my uncle's house one time and like couldn't sleep, so I turned the TV on in the middle of the night, and it was this what's the one where they're in like the jungle or whatever?
One of the Delta Forces.
Yeah, one of the Delta Forces was on at like 3:00 in the morning.
Mission in Action.
Yeah. Like I was never like a huge like film Chuck Norris guy, but I love me some Texas Walker Ranger and Sidekicks. I fucking love that movie as a kid. Like that was my shit.
I did like when he does the whole nunchucks, but you can tell the dude's Asian. He's just like,
movies were so bad with those cuts, but you didn't recognize that shit when you were a kid. You just thought it was so fucking awesome.
Yeah, and then like the guy Mako was in it. Mako was awesome.
Right.
I love Mako.
You'd see that shit as a kid, and you just didn't even notice it was a different person. You're like, he's fucking tearing it up.
You go get your like $5 plastic nunchucks and try doing it like.
Whack yourself in the face.
Oh yeah, right in the face.
Right in the fucking kisser.
But that's the foundation you have to go with.
I do remember those cheap nunchucks.
Oh yeah,
they
the
were
plastic,
like plastic.
They're black and had the gold dragon on them.
You'd spin them around for a little bit, and then they'd break after a while.
God damn it!
You realize you could take the fluffy part off and just hit people with a plastic stick part. Like,
you fuck them up. I did that to my cousin one time. She pissed me off.
That's crazy. Oh man. And then obviously we've all been watching Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah.
So to close the show out, we're just going to talk about the first season of Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah. So it's kind of
another strawberry.
kind of a big deal because this finally came on streaming after not being available for years and years.
Everybody's been wondering where the fuck the show's been at.
It's been like a real loss for the HBO brand.
Yeah.
And it shows up on Shudder now.
This is another show where I cannot skip the intro. I have to watch it.
You got to watch it.
I have to watch it.
You got that Danny Elfman Crypt Keeper theme, and it just gets you in the mood.
Yeah.
Takes you to the horror mansion there, the models
it takes you there.
Okay, so the first season has 6 episodes. Wow.
Very short.
Yeah, very short.
I figure
season 2 is 18.
Yeah, I figure at least with the season 1 we can really at least talk about.
And then it's 14, 14, 13, 15, 13. So season 2 had the most episodes ordered.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
And the thing to kind of watch out for is like some of the names associated with these episodes. So just the executive producers it's Richard Donner, director. He directed Superman, The Goonies, Lethal Weapon. David Giler, who I think is mostly like a writer, but like he was involved with Alien and that kind of stuff. Walter Hill, another director. The Warriors, the 48-hour movies, another 48 hours, another writer-director. Joel Silver, famous producer. Robert Zemeckis, famous director. Those are just like the executive producers. So they had like a lot of firepower kind of going into this thing. And it really makes me miss like these sort of anthology TV shows, horror movies, the sci-fi shows, the Twilight Zone, Tales from the Dark Side, all that stuff.
I mean, you kind of get that with like the movie VHS. You get that feel, but it's not the same. But
yeah.
So I just, we talked about, I think we all liked it for the most part, like the Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities that came out on Netflix.
Yeah, that's probably the best anthology series that I've watched.
Yeah, certainly in a while. So, I wish.
In a while, yes, exactly.
I wish they'd have made more seasons of that. I wish they'd resurrect Tales from the Crypt. Just bring it back.
I've got a Wikipedia page up. I don't like it because it doesn't have pictures. So I'm like having a hard time drawing what is what. But the first one, man, I remembered that right off the rip, dude. The executioner.
Yeah. William Sadler.
Yeah, dude. He was good in that.
The man who was death.
Yeah. It's funny, like there's so many like people that got their break on this show, and you're like, wow. Like Demi Moore's in one of the
second season.
Yeah, the first episode of the second season. and she's good, dude. It's where she marries a fat. Did you know who the fat dude was?
I didn't recognize him.
It's
Is it Jeffrey Tambor?
yes,
Yeah.
it's your boy from the dad from Arrested Development.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I love that guy.
you don't recognize him because
No.
all the fat
No,
suit,
yeah.
obviously, and the makeup. But man, so do we want to go by this episode by episode?
Yeah, just
or-
run through them.
Yeah, okay. Do you got something?
I got the Wikipedia page up
Okay.
just to help me with it. But yeah, so that first one is The Man Who Was Death, directed by Walter Hill, co-written with Walter Hill. So like you got like a big time movie director there. William Sadler, great actor, plays like the prison executioner, and he's going through talking about how he just loves executing people even though nobody else wants the job, and how they you know, they're all waiting like the governor's going to call any minute to stop it. But then like his state like outlaws the death penalty, and he's out of a job, and he's like, I remember come on, man. Like,
Would they really fire that guy though? Like they just move him to another duty.
well, that's what they said. Like, oh, we can't have you around the prisoners because they know what you've been doing.
Yeah, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But then, of course, he's not done killing people, so he takes it out on them.
He's like a low level Punisher with no
He
no
really
skills.
is, yeah.
With no skills. Yeah. Well, he's an electrician basically, so that's like his skill.
Yeah, but yeah, and then he gets caught killing people, and they just ironically bring back the death penalty right when he's ready to go.
He was going to kill some dancer, but was she guilty of anything? I don't think he even said or she rejected him or something maybe, or
I forget. He had some justification, or
Yeah.
they were people who got off because
Okay.
they had like the one couple got off from a technicality or whatever.
Yeah.
So he was doing some real justice.
right. Modern day vigilante.
But of course, that's sort of the Tales from the Crypt twist, is that he gets caught, goes back to jail, and we're going to bring the death penalty back.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna call.
The second episode,
That's my favorite.
dude. I just
I remember
remembered
that
this
one.
shit.
Yeah. That scared me as a kid.
Yeah.
But that one scared me
Because
as a
this
kid.
one has, so the synopsis for this one is a murderous wife dispatches her husband to secure an inheritance, only to find herself trapped between the evidence of her crime and a homicidal mental patient roaming her property in a Santa Claus suit on Christmas Eve. That one was really good.
And all through the house. This one, there's a British Tales from the Crypt movie from the 70s, and they did that segment in that movie as well. Directed by Robert Zemeckis, Back to the Future, written by one of my favorites, Fred Decker, Monster Squad, Night of the Creeps. We got the lead actress is Mary Ellen Trainor. The guy who plays the Santa Claus is Larry Drake. Like all these
you recognize
all
them.
these people you recognize. Even the guy, the husband that gets killed is Marshall Bell, who you might not know his name, but you'd recognize him from a bunch of those little bit parts in the 80s and 90s movies.
Yeah, when she kills old dude, I'm like, this isn't going to end well.
It's-
She's too stupid to get away with this.
Hits him with the poker.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably my favorite episode of the whole first season. And I love that, like the whole time on the radio or the TV in the background, like a mental patient has escaped from the asylum. Be on the lookout. Clock your doors. I always love that kind of little atmosphere.
Those are
in a
good.
movie, And of course, the funny, she's trying to hide the body and drag it out to the well, and then he's not there, and then Larry Drake shows up in the Santa Claus suit trying to get into the house, and the whole time the daughter's like, "Mom, Santa Claus is here."
Yeah. Fuck.
She's trying to keep the girl safe and keep her to shut up too. That's like I said, that's probably my favorite from this whole first season, and just a classic of the whole series.
Yeah. I like how they kind of, pay homage to Friday the 13th with him coming through the window, grabbing her.
That was great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, are we done with that episode?
I think so. Like I said, I think that's my favorite. Though.
Okay, so episode 3 is Dig That Cat. He's real gone. And this one was directed by Richard Donner, and the writer was Terry Black. Stars were John Kazir, Joe Pantoliano.
Joey Pants.
Is that how you say his name?
Yeah, Pantoliano.
Okay. And Robert Wool. And you may recognize Joe. He's the guy from The Matrix.
Oh, yeah.
I want
been
to
in
be
everything.
I don't remember nothing.
I want to be rich when you put me back in.
I know the steak isn't real, but
And he was the
He was one of the people in the Goonies. He was like one of the.
He's one of the Fratelli brothers in the
Fratelli
Goonies.
brothers,
in. He was like the police captain in Bad Boys.
That's what I was gonna say. He was the captain in Bad Boys.
You know Joey Pants. Everybody knows.
Yeah, everybody knows him, dude. But basically, a destitute drifter receives a feline gland transplant, granting him 9 lives. He exploits his new immortality as a circus sideshow attraction, only to realize too late that his final death is permanent and inescapable.
I like how silly the premise is. Like, yeah, we gave you this thing from Cats that gives you 9 lives.
Yeah,
I like it too. It's not really he's immortal. He's got 9 lives, so he's got
but he
play
doesn't
safe.
realize that.
Right.
He doesn't realize that until it's too late.
Yeah.
But this was a really good one, man. I liked it. I liked when they electrocuted him and in the circus and all that.
Director Richard Donner is actually in this episode in one shot where they're showing like the circus tent and all the people sitting on the benches. He's in it.
Yeah.
There's the part where they kill him. They get like the people to shoot him with a crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
I forget the actor's name, but the actor like brings his son up.
Yeah.
The actor was in a bunch of Richard Donner movies. He plays like the police captain in the Lethal Weapon movies.
Okay.
And the kid was on Salute Your Shorts or whatever.
Okay.
So all these little recognizable people just get me every time. And that's, like you said, that's like a silly fun one because how they, like there's the one where he gets hung and he's like, pull the lever. Like, I can't pull it. Like,
I liked Robert Wool as the ringmaster or whatever.
Yeah.
He was really good.
Yeah,
the circus promoter. But that was a really good one, man.
Yeah, I like that one.
Richard Donner, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
He knows.
They did our boy wrong with Superman. Canned his ass, didn't they, in the second one?
Well, I guess they told me they were gonna make the 1 and 2 back to back, and then after part 1 and some of part 2, they're kind of like, we don't want you anymore.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, episode 4 is Only Sin Deep. A streetwalker trades her physical beauty to a sinister pawnbroker for quick cash to reinvent herself as a socialite. When she fails to repay the debt, her face begins a rapid, grotesque decay that ruins her high-stakes life. And this one was directed by Howard Deutsch, Fred Decker, stars John Kazir, Leah Thompson, and Britt Leach.
Yeah, Leah Thompson, Back to the Future, you know?
Yeah, Leah Thompson, man.
What does she
she's a
got
babe.
that I don't got? Well, money, bitch. That's one.
Yeah. Brett Collin was like her. He was the rich guy that she ends up with,
Yeah,
right?
He's in a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, he is. Dude. There's all these people you recognize, and you're like, oh, I've seen these people in dozens of
Right.
shit. Like, but it's just funny. Like they all just paved their way through this show, man. It was like a catapult for a lot of people. But yeah, this one was really good. This was like one of those like curse episodes.
Yeah.
And, not a happy ending, you know.
Right. Well, she goes there and she's trying to. I like when she kills like the pimp or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a very 90s pimp, you know.
Yeah.
And she's like, and the guy's like, I don't want any of this stuff. It's hot, but I'll trade you for your beauty. You know, you got 4 months to come get it back, and it's like you missed it by a day.
Yeah, just by a day. The whole part where she kills her fiance or what was she married to him?
I think she was going to be.
Yeah. But it's funny, he walks in and he doesn't recognize. Like
Right.
you would still think you'd be able to like the tone of her voice was the same.
Right.
But he was like, "Who the hell are you? You need to get out of here."
You're ugly now.
And she just pulls a gun out and just like unloads it on him. And like it's so cheesy, but it's so great at the same time.
Yeah.
But it's just a really good episode.
I feel like that one's like the most cheesiest one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all have this vibe to them.
Yeah.
But they're all cheesy to a certain degree, but they're still good.
Again, I like that it's like a simple story. And again, it's these are 20-some minute episodes.
Yeah.
And you just get in, you enjoy the actors, and they tell the story, and you get out.
Yeah, they're literally like 29 minutes.
Yeah.
So, and this is 1989. So,
Yeah.
Episode 5 is Lover Come Hack to Me.
To me.
A cynical fortune hunter marries a wealthy, sheltered woman for her inheritance. Stranded at a vacant mansion during a storm, their passionate honeymoon takes a sinister turn as an inescapable family legacy reveals itself. This one.
This one's a weird one.
Yeah.
I remember still watching this one like back in the day, and it would always come in, and it just, I don't know about the vibe. It's just weird. Now, this one directed by Tom Holland from Fright Night, starring Amanda Plummer and Stephen Shellen. Again, like two actors you might not know their names, but as soon as you see the visual, like, oh yeah, I've seen them in a million things.
Yeah.
And they, like you said, Charles marries Peggy because Peggy's got a little bit of money, and they're going out on their honeymoon, and it's a rainy night, and they get stuck in the middle of the road, and they end up going to this castle. And he thinks he's finally going to, consummate the marriage, and he's got his gun, so maybe he's going to kill her too and take the money. And this weird stuff starts happening. He sees this guy get murdered. I always remember the murder.
Yeah.
Like them having sex, and then she kills him on the couch with the axe, and it just being really a weird vibe about the whole episode.
It's so funny because, they bang before she goes downstairs, right?
Right.
And then he like walks down and he sees her literally doing the same shit, like same kind of moan and everything. And you're just whoa.
He's like, what the hell?
Yeah, really. But just a weird episode, but it's still good though. Like they're still good.
It's a really weird, creepy vibe that just, I don't know, kind of makes my skin crawl a little bit, the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we're moving our way to the finale here of season 1. This one was a good one. This is called Collection Completed.
Yep.
A bitter retiree clashes with his animal-loving wife after decades of routine collapse into claustrophobic domestic warfare. His growing resentment pushes a new hobby toward grotesque extremes. I'll let PBS take it from here.
This one's directed by Mary Lambert, who directed at least the first Pet Sematary movie. I think that's her biggest one.
It's got a very Pet Sematary vibe.
Yeah.
But Emmett Walsh, I love Emmett Walsh. He comes home and he retires from his job at the tool factory or whatever.
Yeah.
They give him his little silver hammer.
They pretty much tell him to go home.
We don't need you anymore. And of course he gets home and he kind of ruins his wife's day because the wife's been, a stay-at-home wife for all these years.
She's got a routine.
Her routine. And that aspect, I think a lot of people can relate to because we've all had you live with somebody and they take a vacation or you take a vacation and suddenly it throws your whole vibe off and you're just why are you here right now? You're not normally here right now. And
please leave.
Yeah. And it just messes up your little routine, your little alone time when you use the bathroom, when you have breakfast, or that kind of stuff. And that starts happening to him with his wife. At the same time, he finds out his wife basically collects all these animals. She's got the cat and the dogs and everything.
Literally, it's a fucking zoo almost.
She's making that big breakfast steak, and Emmett Walsh thinks it's for him, but she gives it to the dog. And meanwhile, he's trying to do something to take his mind off being retired. So he's in the backyard, hacking up the plants with the clippers. And his neighbor keeps coming over, giving him little model airplanes to build. And then, of course, the sort of twist is at the end, he figures out oh, I've got a new hobby, honey. Taxidermy. And so he starts killing the animals and stuffing them. And then his wife takes it out on him.
He really does go all out, dude. There's this point where he reveals his new hobby and she's like, oh my God.
And she starts you didn't do that to Carl or whatever. Oh, I'm getting better.
There's a part where she's calling for one of the dogs and he's like, oh, he's outside somewhere.
Yeah, he's standing there.
The cat's outside. Yeah. The dog, taxidermy dog's out there.
Yeah. He's just out there in the middle of the yard.
And he's got a remote. I'm what the hell is he controlling?
I love that little reveal at the end. Him sitting in the chair stuffed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's doing better.
It's good, but that's on AMC Plus, right?
Shudder.
Shudder. Same thing. If you're just paying for Shudder, why are you not paying for AMC Plus?
Right.
Yeah.
But that's all we have for you for this episode of the Sleazy Podcast. As always, our call to action is share the show with someone, and from there, we'll get another listener or watcher. Make sure you're liking and subscribing, and we appreciate any feedback. Which, by the way, we got a comment on TikTok. This dude brutalized me over my Resident Evil take on the movie. He's like, "What's so good about it? A movie poster? Give me a break." It's like,
wham.
I had Jim and I make make me a Resident Evil meme with a Resident Evil zombie that says, relax, everything's going to be okay. Like, buddy, if you love the games that much, just play the games.
Play the game.
Just play the games.
Like we just said, they're toxic, just like the Zack Snyder people.
It's like, dude, you just, it's not Burger King, dude. You can't have it your way. And it's like, I listened to something Zack Snyder said today, or not today, but I saw it today. And he was just like, there's just no making everybody happy. And he goes, I don't think I could make a good movie if I made it straight, from the story of the video games. I just wouldn't make anybody happy. So there's just no winning. There really isn't.
He gets it.
When these IPs that are just so valuable to people that, you're just never going to satisfy everybody. Like somebody's going to complain about something. And then you'll have some people that say, well, I kind of wanted something different.
Right.
And it's just a nightmare. I can't imagine with that. That guy's probably going to bring us a great movie and it's going to get shit on by these people.
Yep.
But
Toxic fuckers.
It really is sad. But that's all we have for you. Have a safe and happy Memorial Day weekend, even though by the time you hear this, it'll be way past. But
stay dry.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, it's raining so bad here, dude. But again, this is all we have for you. And as always, stay sleazy. No, it's keep it sleazy.
Keep it sleazy. My
God damn.
God damn.
Sometimes I say stay, but
no,
keep
it sleazy.
It's keep it sleazy, right? Yes.
Thanks for listening to the Sleazy Podcast. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and remember, listen to Sleazy.